Welcome back, everybody, for episode, I think we're on 5 now. We're still hitting the courts, and Miss Giselle Brett is about to come into play now.
Make her debut.
Make her lovely debut.
Yeah, we got the Phantom Woman.
Isn't she lovely?
Well,
Yes. Oh, Your Excellency. This guy is falling to pieces.
he's doing that bow where he slams his head.
Oh my.
She a Pokemon trainer?
Woo.
Right? He's a bird type.
Well, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land.
Oh, fucking kiss ass.
Hey, someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea.
I know this. I've read a book. Is that true?
Are we simping now?
Yeah.
No idea.
So, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the courts?
Of course. My name is Tori Hosanaga. I've been working undercover as the head waiter at Le Carnival, but my...
Yes, we all know about you already.
Shut the fuck up!
Wait,
No
what's-
one's talking to you.
We'd like to talk to the gentlewoman.
Inspector Hosonaga, where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first.
Is that true? I'm just like whispering to Kasima. Is that true?
No idea.
We don't know. We don't know what we're doing over here.
More importantly, a little earlier today, you said something to me. You said your powers of observation. Remember when you said your powers of observation were one thing you were sure of? And I immediately proved you wrong, like an idiot you were.
I think I did. I don't remember observing me saying that.
Yet your description for this amazing sight was simply a woman. Sorry, Ryunosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking.
Damn.
Again, I saw a sweet gun on the floor. So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Here we go.
All right, who's taking this one?
She's just going. Sorry, what was that? Can you I understand that we don't speak English, but Terry, you only have one character right now.
All right.
You're taking Giselle. This almost looks like the @ symbol. She's trying to give out her Twitter handle. You can follow me. She's just sitting there still going.
Still talking.
No, won't shut up.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what did you just say? It's just a bunch of Sims. It's just two Sims talking to each other. Jabba Zaba.
The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. She's a visiting research student, currently enrolled in UMA University's medical faculty.
The miracle faculty.
Miracle team.
Oh
Miracle
my!
Factory.
What a rare treat to hear the dulcet tones of the delightful language of the British people. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you're saying, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird's song.
As far as I can tell, Nobody in here knows how to speak English. The detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
Oh, so you kind of
Yes.
know English?
I agree. You'll obviously do fine in English, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it? It's scary to me.
Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Ryunosuke.
Ah!
The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the stand.
She made me leave.
Now, she may leave. If we may trouble you to confirm something, Ms.
I think we've heard enough.
Just immediately to the guilty verdict. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called Le Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct?
Fluba Duba? He Parpanuba. Biba Samanuda. Yeah, she said yes.
Too much. She says yes.
This kid takes some time. I've only played Sims a little bit, so
Yeah, you know way too much.
I was literally
So
just
even
making up
though-
everything. Like, that's all it is.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese.
She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene.
She says sorry. All that for sorry?
She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately.
Interesting, when you're the one who engineered her escape.
Goddamn. I was just following special orders from the Bureau.
Well now, dear lady, would you be so kind to cast your eyes over this photographic print? Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, hold up. His chair is facing away from the table where it's in front of the steak.
Yep.
Okay. Weird.
Maybe you do have good observation.
Could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight. Do you mean to say? Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime. The very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
Seems pretty open and shut, Ryunosuke.
Order in the court.
One burrito, please. Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Well, looks like it's over.
Damn, bro, she locked you up.
Clear who our real enemy is.
Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you described.
Fourscore and...
Witnessed a frightening and sorrowful
How the
sight.
fuck are we gonna cross-examine someone who speaks Simlish? Oh, it's just gonna be him?
I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak.
Zibadoo, Shabba, Taco Bell, Shabba.
After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes.
Bang! Zibadoo, Carl's Jr., Shabba, chicken sandwich.
I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit.
I feel like I heard the word chicken sandwich in there.
No, you didn't. This is a condemning testimony.
No, I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all. Quiet, you filthy wretch! Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard! And look at the Snow-White angel! I'm not even sure a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe. This dude's a fucking simp.
This dude's a fucking simp.
You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke, you idiot. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn.
But he's so annoying.
Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the Bureau. It was decided that Ms. Brett was not involved, so I let her go.
Testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless, however.
Well, even so. On the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today.
Gross.
As you can see, there is nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm.
Are you kidding?
She got a poofy ass butt. You can put it inside that goose.
See, like 5 places.
Right.
Look at that wagon she got in the back.
I would think that she could hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to. Oh my god. There's so many places. Unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be shown, this is moot.
American Cyclopedia. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the amount of places I could hide a gun in that outfit.
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. Those are the witnesses' own words on the matter.
That's ridiculous. She could hide it anywhere. If I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could prove it.
Oh, well, we didn't even have to make anything up there.
I don't know.
Quit being weird, Ryunosuke.
What? Can he read my mind? But I didn't fire the gun I picked up. But I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun in there that day.
You're right about that, which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what we have to prove now.
Do we prove it?
And to do so, we need to pull her testimony apart.
Oh. The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Oh, yeah, yes, Your Excellency. I didn't remember how to do that. I used my wizard keys.
Your wizard keys?
My wizard keys.
Oh, the WAS keys.
My WAS?
These wizard keys.
My wizard keys.
All right, boys, let's crack this case.
All right.
I arranged to meet with a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak.
Okay.
After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor and they got into a feud. So
This is-
obviously,
yeah.
this is what doesn't make sense here.
I never got into an argument with the professor. I just shot him.
There were no words. I just shot.
Found a gun. That's cool. Shot the dude. That's it. All I did when I noticed him was go over and say hello.
Whoa.
Please don't
Get mad at me.
No, I was directing that retort at you. It was meant for the lady next to you. What's her name? But anyways, as I said, I did not argue with the professor.
I'm afraid your words are in vain.
Sorry?
Miss Brett does not appear to speak Japanese.
Is that not why you're here to translate? Tell her I just said that. No, of course not. Japanese is such a cumbersome language anyways. English is the future. We must all
Simpin'.
speak English.
Oh my god.
I wonder if the prosecution will feel that way forever, or only in the presence of a beautiful woman.
Huh? Well, that beautiful woman, if she ever even is one, is telling blatant lies with a completely straight face. I have to find something that will unravel her testimony, no matter how seemingly insignificant it may be. Let me see your goose. Wait, let me see your goose hat.
Anyway, it seems that after the argument, the accused briefly returned to his own seat.
That part ties in with what you said, doesn't it?
Yes, I had some coffee to drink. I can't just leave it.
And the next time you got up after that,
It's because I drank coffee, so I had to get up. When I finished my coffee and I stood up. She speaks Japanese. She speaks Japanese. I'm calling it, dude.
Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes.
I didn't
Press.
do that. Press it. Like I said, I did not shoot that gun. He did not shoot that gun.
and like I said, there's no point repeating that assertion over and over.
Oh god, he's yelling at you.
Oh, he's yelling at me.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be attacked by my own side. Nevertheless, defendant, you can't deny that when the shot rang out in the restaurant, you had a gun in your hand. True. First thing you said was true. See?
True, dude.
True. But all I did was pick up the gun. I saw it on the floor next to the professor as I was leaving the restaurant. In fact, yes, there was someone much closer to the victim with me at the time. The highly decorated woman? Something. That will do, you dirty, rotten scoundrel. Dirty? I washed myself in the break. Your baseless accusations could very well cause an international incident, boy.
It seems to me that your accusation is just as baseless as ours. Checkmate.
What nonsense.
The lady is merely stating what she saw.
And this is already an international incident as far as I'm concerned, anyway.
I don't carry a gun myself, so I obviously couldn't have been the culprit.
Press! I'm getting pissed off. It's all very well saying that, but can you prove it?
Absolutely. I've verified it personally.
You looked at her goose?
You got to see her, Goose.
Yeah, I saw our goose. Immediately after the incident, I checked to make sure the lady was not carrying a weapon.
Oh, that's a swan, isn't it? That's
We're
not
stupid. Don't worry about it.
That's not a goose. We're bad. I got bad observation skills.
I just went along with what you said.
Don't tell Kazuma.
I distinctly remember saying, her saying, "I'm not."
That's it? You're not a very good police officer.
Yeah.
Surely you carried out a physical search, Inspector?
No.
Why on earth not? She shot him! The honorable English woman clearly stated that she did not possess a weapon. There was obviously no need for any further probing into the matter. Or ting, she was lying.
Or there was no permission given for any further probing in the matter, perhaps.
Think of what you will. But if you are going to continue with this preposterous claim that the refined lady was concealing a firearm, the persecution demands that you support your assertion with facts. Put on a dress, and you hide a gun.
In other words, he wants evidence?
Ugh. Why can't we just accuse people?
Good fire. The lady wishes to point out that, of course, she wanted to stay and assist with the investigation. But she was in a hurry to give a presentation at the university, so she was compelled to leave.
Not to mention the fact that your office had told you to get the woman out of there.
Not get her out of there, just urge her to leave. The lady would like to point out that she in no way meant to run away from the scene of the crime,
She didn't say that. You're saying that.
which is why she is only too happy to cooperate and testify here in court today, of course.
Unlike a certain student who refuses to admit when the game is up. The game? We're playing a game? You could at least have the courtesy to pay attention when I'm goading you.
So she's maintaining that you got into an argument with the professor, and at the end of which you shot him.
Which is an out-and-out total unfounded lie.
Still, I kind of believe her.
Okay, that's fair.
Her statement is very compelling.
Oh my god.
After all, she's an elegant, refined, young, and beautiful gentlewoman from Great Britain. And you're just street trash.
And you're just a shit-covered, black-coated student.
In stark contrast to you, dressed from head to toe in a dull black school uniform.
You goddamn street rat.
I'm dressed exactly the same way you are. Except for the flapping red ribbons and the sweet
Don't
sword.
compare yourself to me.
Just...
Well, anyway, this is our only chance to expose her testimony for the fiction that it is. If we can't do that, the trial's over. Even with your thick skin must be able to feel the murderous looks you're getting from around the room.
Yeah, okay, it's not just me. Like, some of the writing is just a little off. Even with your thick skin...
with your thick skin, you must be able to feel...
Yeah, there should be a you there, but there isn't.
Even you with your thick skin must be able to feel...
Yeah.
I think it's alright.
You put a you there
but
again.
we can argue that another time.
Yeah, whatever. Only too well. I feel half dead already. And the fact that I can't see a single inconsistency in her testimony isn't making me feel any better either. What's under that swan?
You have to know.
I have to know what's under that swan.
The first thing to do is press her on any of her statements that seem even slightly off to you. Even though we just did that. Do it again. Do that and an opening will present itself. I promise you.
I need to expose the true face of this exotic swan that's on her head. That's what I should be aiming for in this cross-examination. The swan.
It's always been the swan.
The secrets are hidden in the swan. Okay, I'm gonna call bullshit on this maybe.
Yes.
She
Are
didn't.
you pressing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Objection.
You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Late luncheons are in vogue. Isn't that right? Oh.
Oh!
Did you say no?
I said no. A decisive English no has quite a sting to it.
A gentlewoman is currently working in the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it's apparently a daily occurrence that they would lunch together.
But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first.
Yes. Which we can prove from the medical report card that was submitted as evidence earlier.
That's right.
So why would you plan for, if you did lunches all the time, why would you do it on the day that you had, unless it was like an emergency or something? Right?
No, not necessarily. It's just a dental procedure.
Nah. I think you're onto something.
Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late. Yes, that all makes perfect sense.
Such wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence this fine gentlewoman is. Do you want to have a late luncheon with me?
You both arrived at the restaurant. What happened next?
See, it doesn't really matter. Do we have any evidence, maybe? Wait! The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered myself only a beefsteak.
Let's
but in
press
the
it.
picture, the steak is where the dude is sitting, and she has nothing on her side.
Right.
All right.
But I mean, why was he eating at all, though?
Exactly. And where's her steak then?
But we know that he wasn't eating.
Do we?
I mean, yes.
Then why is the
Listen,
steak
if
on
you
his
need me
side
to
of the
stab
table?
somebody, I can do that.
I think that's where the discrepancy is. Where is her steak then in this picture?
All right. Hit her with the
Hit
photo.
her with this photo?
I think it's the other photo.
So this is what we want to... So we want
Yeah.
to present this photo?
A bottle of carbonated water and a steak lunch can be seen on the victim's table. Go to the other photo. A photographic print shows the victim who shot from the... Let's press the statement first, just in case.
I just don't understand why his chair is the other way around from the table that he was supposedly at.
Well,
All will be made
we'll
clear in
get
time.
there.
Okay. All right. So you just want me to press this?
Yeah, let's press it first.
Oh, give it a little touch. Give it a little press.
Yeah, give him...
He was unable to eat, you say? Huh.
Was it because
Curious.
you shot him?
Is it because he's dead? And that was because he just had a tooth removed at a whole lot of clinic, correct?
That's right.
You're supposed to actually check with the witness before answering. Isn't that how court works?
Was Miss Brett aware of that fact?
It seems so, yes. She heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment.
So that would mean
Alright, so it's that picture.
that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett?
That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events.
Exactly as it was left. Dear me, what a harrowing experience. To have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and to be embroiled by such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady, I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight. Damn, this dude's simping.
So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all.
That's right, other than some carbonated water.
Huh. I don't think... Can you even have carbonated water if you had tooth stuff done? Would the...
Did they even have carbonated water back then? Press them.
Just water?
Yeah. The professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. So it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each.
They each raised a glass of carbonated water.
What do you think, Ryunosuke, about the witness's last statement?
It's very meaningful.
Feels pretty meaningful now that we're asking the question like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Ah! My hands! That last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case. Well, well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bearing, I know the answer to this. Kazuma?
Why don't you tell us?
I'll just let Kazuma say.
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony.
Terry.
Well, sidestepped, counsel.
Very well. Miss Brett, kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testimony. Gladly, she said.
That was brilliant, Kazuma. How you said, we'll tell you later? That was good.
What?
You know, when you said, the significance will become apparent when the time is right, I could really use that phrase.
When did I say that? I'd hope there'd be more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke.
No, just bring a sword and say cool things.
Bring a sword, act confident. You're good.
I ordered a beefsteak for myself, and the professor and I said cheers over a glass of carbonated water. There's where we have to present.
Present.
For sure. Yeah.
There's only
'cause
one
where's her
glass.
Exactly. You got it. You got it.
Oh, present! Oh, fuck, that face. That's it. Let me just confirm something, please. It has to do with this photographic print. A new technology here in Japan. Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That it was exactly how it was left?
That is correct, Lady says.
Well, that is, it's odd. It's very odd. The beefsteak.
The beefsteak.
Dear me, what's odd is the defense's inability to express itself.
Hey.
Ryunosuke, what is it about the print that looks odd to you?
Well, obviously it's the cheers. Cheers? It's the cheers. It's the cheers? Sorry, the chairs. Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water.
There, goodbye.
But if that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, perhaps? Not one?
Oh. You're quite right, Counsel. There's only one glass pictured here.
Objection!
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over nitpicking minute? What possible differences does the presence or absence of a glass
Minutiae?
make of the case?
Objection!
Minutiae? Minute? I don't know.
Another one of them French words.
That's a sin word.
Could it be the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence?
Hold on, I got it.
Minutiae.
Minutiae. Oh, is that how you spell minutia? Is that minutia?
What the hell are you talking about?
The word minutia? You never heard of the word minutia?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, small, like, trivial details, like the minutia of something. Like, you're spending too much time.
No, it's the minutiae.
Yeah, well, French people, whatever. But
Minutiae.
Wait,
Okay.
wasn't it minutiae?
well, that's how the French say it, but like us English people, our American people, just dumb it down.
Us English brain's bad.
Yeah, so
All
we just
right,
say the
We'll
minutia.
pick this up next time, I guess.
Okay, all right,
we
fine,
got a
whatever.
lot to say about minutiae.
I'm gonna go read a whole bunch of French words, like croissant.
Croissant.
right, everybody. We'll see you for the next one.
Let's see ya.